The silent season before the comeback. There are moments in life when everything feels quiet, not the peaceful kind of quiet, but the heavy silence where prayers seem unanswered, doors remain closed, and progress feels stalled. And it is in this silence that many people believe God has forgotten them. Yet this is often the exact place where divine planning is happening behind the scenes. Because God does not announce every move he makes, and he does not explain every delay, but he never wastes a season, especially the painful ones. When life strips away what you thought defined you, when plans fall apart and expectations collapse, it feels like loss. But spiritually, it is often preparation. God's comebacks are never rushed because what is rushed is fragile, and what God rebuilds is meant to last. The delay you are frustrated with is not denial, it is design, and the silence is not absence. It is strategy. Many people assume a comeback starts when things get better, but in truth, it starts when things fall apart. It starts the moment you are forced to confront who you are without the applause, without the support, without the familiar comforts you once relied on. God often allows collapse not to punish you, but to realign you. What you lose in one season may be the very thing that was limiting you in the next. When your strength runs out, God's strength has room to show up. When your plan fails, his plan finally has space to take over. This is not the end of your story. It is the transition point where the narrative shifts from what you can do to what God can do through you. A comeback does not mean returning to who you were before. It means becoming who you were meant to be all along. God is not interested in restoring you to old versions of yourself that were built on fear, insecurity, or external validation. He is interested in rebuilding you with deeper faith, stronger character, and clearer purpose. That rebuilding process is uncomfortable because it requires patience, humility, and trust when there is no visible evidence that anything is changing. But spiritual growth rarely looks impressive while it is happening. Roots grow underground before anything appears above the surface, and the deeper the roots, the stronger the future growth. You may feel overlooked right now, watching others succeed while you struggle just to survive. You may question why your efforts seem invisible and your prayers unanswered. But God often hides his greatest works in ordinary days and quiet perseverance. While you think nothing is happening, something is being formed within you: resilience, discernment, endurance, and wisdom. These are not flashy qualities, but they are essential for sustaining the blessings that are coming. Without them, success would crush you instead of elevate you. One of the hardest truths to accept is that God's timing rarely matches our urgency. We want immediate relief, quick breakthroughs, and instant validation. God, however, operates on eternal perspective, not emotional pressure. He sees outcomes you cannot see and consequences you cannot predict. If he moved too quickly, you would step into opportunities you are not yet ready to handle. If he revealed everything at once, you would rely on information instead of faith.